today's topic is formation of spinal nerve. Now, what do you mean by spinal nerve? We have studied TS of spinal cord. TS means transverse section of spinal cord. So, if we take spinal cord means transverse section of spinal cord along with the nerve, it looks this diagram. It looks like this. So, let us study formation of spinal nerve. The question may come, write a note on formation of spinal nerve. At that time, you will have to draw this diagram. You have studied TS of spinal cord. That diagram and this diagram, it is more or less similar. Only in this diagram, the extension part is there, because here you are showing the nerves also. Now, let us come to the diagram. This is TS of spinal cord. Here this is central canal. This is white matter. Sorry, this is white matter. This is grey matter. These two are horns. Dorsal horn, lateral horn, ventral horn we have studied. These dorsal horn, it continue as a dorsal root. This ventral horn continue as a ventral root. This dorsal root, it consists of one ganglion called as dorsal root ganglion. This dorsal root ganglion consists of the unipolar neuron. Inside this ganglion or dorsal root ganglion, unipolar neuron is present. Now, we know that there are 31 pairs of spinal nerve. How many? 31 pairs. Now, all these 31 pairs, they are of mixed type. Now, what do you mean by mixed type? Here, this is dorsal root, this is ventral root. This dorsal root, it carries sensory neuron. Here, associated neuron is present. Here, ventral root, it consists of motor neuron. It means every spinal nerve, it consists of, or it is a combination of sensory neuron and motor neuron. So, the union of sensory neuron and motor neuron, it forms here. That union is called as spinal nerve. Now, this union, it takes place inside the vertebral column only. Then how come vertebral column? Because our spinal cord, it is well protected by vertebral column. So, this union also, it takes place inside the vertebral column only. As soon as this union takes place, these spinal nerve, it comes out through vertebral column, through the foramina. And these foramina are called as intervertebral foramina. Foramina means what? Foramina means aperture. So, this spinal nerve, it just come out of the vertebral column through the aperture. And this aperture is called as intervertebral foramina. Now, as soon as it emerges out, immediately these spinal nerve, it divides into 3 branches. This first branch is called as Rammus Dorsalis. Now, why the name has given Rammus? This is Rammus Dorsalis. Rammus means branch. Why it is called as Rammus Dorsalis? The branch which is going to dorsal side. This is our dorsal side, and it gives or it innervates the dorsal body parts. So, it is called as Rammus Dorsalis. Rammus ventralis. This is Rammus ventralis. Why it is called as Rammus ventralis? Because this branch, it innervates the ventral part of the body. This is our ventral part and the lateral side also. So, that branch is called as Rammus ventralis. The third branch is called as Rammus communicans. Now, what do you mean by communicans? Rammus means branch and communicans means it communicate. It communicate with sympathetic ganglion. Now what is sympathetic ganglion? Sympathetic ganglion or sympathetic nervous system. It is the part of autonomous nervous system that we are going to study later. But you will have to remember these four names. Rammus dorsalis, it is the short branch and it provide or it innervate the dorsal body parts. Rammus ventralis, it is the branch which innervate ventral part of the body and the lateral side also. Rammus communicans, it is the shortest branch. Rammus ventralis, it is the longest branch. Rammus dorsalis, it is a short branch. So Rammus communicans, it communicate or it connect one ganglion, sympathetic ganglion, and sympathetic ganglion is the part of autonomous nervous system.